For the monthly or every 2 weeks, no more often than that, we're gonna do a full lap, 400 meters forward at a moderate pace, and then you're gonna do 100 meters backwards at an easy pace. And you repeat that as many times as you can, or 5 rounds. So you'll either have 5 400s and 5 100s, or if you can't do that, you might do 2 400s and 2 100s. But you start at a moderate pace, and each lap you go harder, full 400, and then you do your run backwards, moderate, and increase your intensity as you go. So if you start in lane 3, we'll catch that. So if other people are running their laps, they're training, but they don't know that you're training, what do we gotta
Right, yeah,
for?
if you're using a public space, you need to be aware that if, because Paul was suggesting to me that when you're running forward, you run in one direction, and then when you're doing backwards, you're doing the backwards direction. So you're not, you're evening things out on your ankles and knees, which is smart. You just have to make sure that the area is clear enough that you can do that. Like right now, there's only a few people who are running with us. Everyone's kind of staying in their own lanes. Great, so we can switch directions, fine, that's not an issue. But if you're in a really busy area, track, you want to make sure.
Because the track generally flows clockwise. So to do this workout, you go clockwise, which is forward, and then you reverse, and then you run again. And so you have to be aware of who's there and stay in your lane. And if there's other people running, just got to be courteous.
Right, yeah, have the conversation with them.
And you can adjust however you have to.
Anything else?
I mean, I think you could do this. A track is ideal, but at least here on Maui, our track hours are not always the best. But like the track parking lot is a big open parking lot. You just want to have a good stretch of at least 100 meters that is predictable, flat ground. And safe. So whether that's a it could be a grassy field. It's whatever is going to be safe for you.
Just measure it.
Yeah.
And then, so you're doing, in this case, on a track, 400 meters and then 100 meters. So you're doing 25% backwards what you're doing forward, and you repeat it. So if you have a route that you've measured, it's repeatable, safe, predictable. That's what you need. You don't have to have a track. The track is for demonstration and if it's available.
Yeah.
And so it's going to be a fast 400. And then she's starting in lane 3, I'm in lane 4, so we're going to come all the way around, right to here, turn around and do 100 fast back there, which is our original starting place. Ready?
I'll ask you questions too. Okay. Yeah.
That was horrible.
Question.
Yes.
When
You're fast, yes.
No, when you're finishing, you're really pushing it. This is your last one, and you get back to your 400, your start place. Are you clicking into reverse?
If
like,
you
are
need,
you throwing it, or are
if you need to
pausing?
pause, because it's all about being safe and good.
Right.
Like, I saw you click it into reverse, and I was like, no, I'm taking a couple breaths.
Okay, I just wasn't
and
sure.
I needed to, but you know, you're a seasoned runner.
Well,
I'm a seasoned sleeper.
I'm also more on the endurance side.
Right.
So I don't have as many gears. Like I imagine people who do more like shorter distances and are more that explosive. I don't have those explosive muscle fibers. So for me, I can go approximately the same pace for a lot longer. So my speed isn't necessarily
Yeah.
like that impressive in comparison. So like my strength is being able to recover with that heart rate
Yeah.
and carry it through and kind of almost like recover as I keep going. So that's probably why I didn't stop, is I was able to kind of just transition and go.
I got to the end of that round and my first thought was there's no way I could do another round. But now that my heart rate's coming down, I could, but it would be slower.
Right, yeah.
And that's
not
okay
the
when you're building.
progression, but
Yeah. Yeah, that was hard.
It's good though. Like
But I feel good.
yeah, it's crazy how much better I feel as opposed to just doing like a strict track workout where you're always pushing forward,
Yeah.
pushing forward, pushing forward.
Even a run, walk, run workout, this makes it better.
Right, this makes it better
Yes.
because you are focusing on all the benefits of the backwards walking
100%.
and just the decompression in between.
Yeah. So it was hard. Dang.